You got Johnny Depp and you got Joel Edgerton in the movie Black Mass. This movie is about Jimmy Whitey Bulger and about everything that he actually did as a mobster, from starting off at the bottom and working his way up organized crime from 1975 to 1985. So there was a 10-year stretch in this 2-hour film, 2 hours and 2 minutes. This was actually such a wonderful film. Now I know that this film has actually been out a little over a week, and I do apologize for the lateness of this one, but it's been a while, and since I moved, I haven't got a chance to get to the movies until I got a chance to go a couple days ago, film this and get this out on YouTube. So this was a movie I definitely wanted to see. The previews look good, and I have to say that this movie, for people who have not seen this movie yet, this movie, if you like mobster movies like The Godfather and Goodfellas, this is one of these movies, I have to say, it gets you from like the very first minute of the film all the way until the credits. This is such a great film. Johnny Depp does such a good job as Jimmy. His best friend when they were teenagers, John Connolly, who actually works for the FBI, and they were actually kind of helping each other out a little bit. Jimmy ended up becoming a foreman for John, and really, like I said, making themselves look better than the other pretty much. Probably would say that my biggest, I wouldn't say biggest problem, maybe just a little tidbit, was the contacts that Johnny Depp had in for this character. His eyes, when they would have close-ups of his eyes, he looked like he was a vampire. So many intense scenes. When Johnny Depp is on the big screen, you just, even if you hate this character, you just love to see this actor who, you don't even see Johnny Depp. You see this mob guy, and he blends so well into this that it's like, oh, it's not just an actor playing this guy. He really looks just like that guy, and it was so amazing. Everybody in this film did such a terrific job. Other than the contacts, everybody, all the actors did a great job. It was well acted, it was well written, directed very well. I respect everything that went through this story, and I was very happy that not even one time that I felt like that the pace went too fast or too slow, especially too slow. I really, really liked the pace of this film. I thought everything went the way it was supposed to, and I have to say that this 2 hours and 2 minute movie was a perfect time. I don't know how many people will agree with me. I'm sure some people would say, oh, there was some slow parts here, slow part there, or it was not enough. I always love to come out of a movie and just say, you know what, that worked out good. Or there's even times I would rather go out and say, I wish there was more to this film, instead of saying there was too much in this film. I think this was just the right amount of what it was supposed to be. And Black Mass is definitely a movie for mature audiences, because it is rated R, very violent. It feels like every other word is the F word out of all these people's mouths, no matter if it's the FBI talking or if it's actually Johnny Depp himself or his mob people, but everybody in this did such a great job. I will say for people, no matter if you've seen the movie, you'll get this, and maybe you'll agree with me. If you haven't seen it, one of the biggest intense scenes is not someone just getting their head shot off. It was definitely a scene with Jimmy and his wife, and they're in a cafeteria, and that's all I'm going to say. If you've seen the movie, you probably know it's a very intense scene, but I don't want to give anything away. The dialogue is really what makes it so intense between husband and wife here. So if you haven't seen the movie, I definitely say recommend. This is a big recommend. This is definitely a movie I will buy right away. And this would be on my top 5 best mobster list. So I would have this connected with something like with The Godfathers, with Goodfellas I mentioned, maybe other ones too. But this was such an amazing movie. I would even go see this movie again. That's how good this film was. I really liked it that much. Thank you guys so much. I'm very happy to get back and do another movie review here. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully it will not be another 6 weeks or whatever until my next movie review. Hopefully I'll have one out sooner than later.